good morning, and welcome to another run of our Ashfield Hollow playtest session. The last episode of this was cut a little short because of a probably fatal bug that happened to the chest. So we're going to be starting another new game here. Let's go ahead and do get ourselves set up. How about Mohawk? How about Mohawk? And let's do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go back to the tube top just because I think that's kind of cool. And profession, okay, mechanic. So bike, but I don't have a bike at the start here. Police officer is better firearms. Chopping trees for wood. Carpenter is retaining some ingredients during crafting. Electrician. Okay, you know what? I think I'm actually going to go back to the... Okay, I'm going to go back to scavenger this time around. And let's go ahead and confirm that. This time, okay, I am going to keep the tutorials going because I did see somebody else had popped into the Discord and was messing around with some of the stuff. So I'm going to be go ahead and paying attention to things going in. There we go. Hello, NPCs. Welcome. While we get this started. But I believe so they did say that the chest bug was fixed. I'm going to try and get a rush on that. There you are. Welcome back. Still breathing. Good sign. You've been out for days. Fever, cracked ribs, dehydration. It was close, but you pulled through. We found you collapsed in the city, half dead with no food or water. Figured you were done for. What's your name? We'll call ourselves... You know what? We're going to change it this time. We're going to be... Where's the T? There it is. Okay, there's not enough characters here to put a PH, so I'm going to do F-E-N-X. We're going to be Glitchfangs today. Hopefully we don't have any of the game-breaking stuff going on. Glitchfangs, huh? Could be the truth, could be a lie. Doesn't matter now. Do you remember how you ended up here? I'm drawing a blank. Of course you are. Aren't exactly in shape to make up a backstory, Mara. I've seen people lie through broken jaws. Desperation can make people clever. No bites and no sign they were followed. Just someone who has been running for a long time. Whatever happened out there, they survived it, and that says something. What it says is risk. We don't have the luxury of trust anymore. Tools are breaking, crops are thin. We don't have the luxury of turning away able hands. The old farmhouse is still standing, and no one's used it since your sister passed. It's isolated, but close enough to keep an eye on. Glitchfangs will need to pull their weight. We can't afford a freeloader. I'll take them there, show them the basics. After that, it's sink or swim. Glitchfangs, your ribs won't like it, but you're on your feet now. Just don't be surprised if things hurt for a while. All right. Now, from the first one, we did have the whole thing where we... Oh, you know what? I can put the mouse off to the side here. All right, here we are. Used to be Mara's sister's place, but it's been empty a long time. The west wing has grown wild. Trees swallowed most of the paths. Clear the area when you can. Things like to hide in the overgrowth. Here, take this. So we get worn axe and a worn sword. You have a workbench and a skinning table already. You can craft what you need. Skin animals you catch. All right, since you're barely on your feet, I don't expect you to be making supply runs to the city anytime soon, so take these. It's a fabric scrap and some scrap metal. Use them to build a small water barrel. I'm sure you can get the wood on your own. This way, you'll at least make sure you don't end up dying of thirst. You've got space, you've got tools, that's more than most get. When you're ready, come camp and meet everyone. I'm sure everyone is curious about you. Some may be willing to help you with more items or tools than you need. Oh, wow. Okay, so I did see something. Somebody mentioned this. The character portrait changes mid-conversation here. And Ren asked me to tell you that you're welcome to get some food and water from the kitchen your first week. Now, somebody else had pointed that out to the dev, and they did reply that they're working on that one. Just to help you get on your feet. After that, you're on your own. Glitchfangs. Good luck out here. Assign an axe to the hotbar and use it. Use RT when facing a tree to chop. Bigger trees give more wood than small ones. Each swing uses stamina and energy. If either runs out, you won't be able to use the axe. All right. So first, I got to go to I want my sword here and my axe here. I do need to have this out. There we go. Oh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that got me 3 wood. How much wood is it for the... Oh, okay, the crafting menu is actually up now. Sweet. So the objective is to make a barrel for water collecting. So small water barrel. Oh, small and large. Carpentry level 3 collects a large amount of rainwater. This one collects small amount. Takes 5 wood. Okay. Not learned. Interesting. So I can see the recipes now. This wasn't here before. It used to just be completely blank until I actually had the stuff for it. Come to think of it, let me see here. Is the chest... Okay, nightstand. Experience gain 25. Small window. Camping bench. Okay, chest. 20 experience. Chest for supplies. Takes wood and that. Okay, so it's 3 chests. Takes 4 wood and a couple of nails. Insulated storage chest. Insulated food storage that extends perishable... Oh, perishables are a thing here. Interesting. What does it take to craft it? Oh, it's not learned. Okay, so I have to learn that recipe. Interesting. All right. So I'm going to make a point of it to try and figure some of this stuff out. I think I may give it like, what, 2 or 3 in-game days at a time to figure things out. Oh, animal trap kit, not learned. Rope kit, essential for traps, hauling, also not learned. Okay. Well, let me just go ahead and get that small water barrel first. Complete. All right, placement mode. Select placement mode under homestead in the menu to begin placing furniture in buildings. Different environments will have different items to place. Once you decided where to place the selected item, use A to place it. Oh, there's also electricity. Total stored electricity, generating, consuming. Neat. Management mode. Oh, okay, so that's the furniture. This is placement mode to go ahead and get that. So I'm going to put the water barrel here. And now head into town. There we go. Yo, Jonas. Well, you don't look half dead anymore. Name's Jonas. I fix things. I've been here long enough to know how folks react when something new shows up. You'll be the topic of conversation for a while. Hey, thanks. My suspicion of you is not personal. Staying alive out here for a decade means you had to make moral compromises. Perhaps that's even a good thing. Time will tell. No, fair. All right, let's go ahead and, what is it? Back here, I think it was. Oh! +1 water canteen? +1. All right, so now there's that one, and also this radish salad. Huh. Sarah Klein. I've seen you a couple times now, but I didn't want to overwhelm you. I'm Sarah. It's not often we meet someone who hasn't already been here for years. People are curious, even if they don't say it out loud. Some of them are just better at showing it. And Ren Nakamoto. People may have opinions about me, but as long as everyone gets fed at the end of the day, I let them think what they wish to. Okay, so they went and... That's an improvement already. It shows, when I walked into the room, it showed that there was a thing. You're a strange sight, and I mean that in a very literal way. I'm Lucian. I handle records when there are any worth keeping. You arriving here is one of the more interesting things to happen in recent memory. I'll be keeping track, don't worry. Oh, that's like it looks like a cash register. Also, a computer desk? All right, so keeping electricity is a thing that's going on here. What about over here? Okay, that's the medic bay. All these doors are locked. These are probably character rooms, I would imagine, like other characters' housing. Odessa Hale. It took both Eli and I to get you out of that mess. I'm Odessa. You were lucky that we got there before the dead. I've had to walk away from worse. I'm glad I didn't this time. Now, I do remember last time most of these houses don't really have much in the way of movement. Saw you a couple days back in the infirmary. Wasn't sure you were real. Oh, Harper Knox. They look kind of cool. I like the hat. Got like a... Is that like a hard hat with a stripe? People don't just show up anymore, especially not from out here. Besides, I'm not sure what use you'll be to us other than just another mouth to feed. Okay, so I will say this, as far as learning the game from a player perspective, they don't handhold you a lot. Like, they expect you to run around and explore. So going into town and exploring and talking to the people is definitely a requisite to getting used to things. And if you played other farming games, like, hopefully that would be kind of a given. Especially because, you get the watering can and seeds. Yeah, watering can and seeds from them. I still check everyone for bites and scratches when they return from outside. It's become habit more than anything else. Okay. Oh, my water canteen. Yeah, it should be a clean water. I shouldn't have to worry about it. No dirty water available. It's Jonas Fielding. This house. Okay, I was gonna say that house looks a little more important, so I thought I should check it. Maeve Dunley, you must be the one they brought back. I'm Maeve. People around here tend to stick to what they know, and right now you are an unknown. And Thomas Varelli, another stranger. Didn't think we'd be making that mistake again. This is the blacksmith. Fishing. Harper. Okay, Eli. Harper can return from the woods with half his coat missing and describe the trip as uneventful. I've learned not to ask questions. Nora. And then I believe, yeah, this house. Okay, but they're not in right now. I was wondering when I'd run into you. I'm Ada. You've already gotten people stirred up just by being here. That'll settle eventually, but for now, expect a few looks. And here's the fishing. Okay, I do remember the fishing. Backpack. Toss that fishing rod over there. So, how's that objective here? There's still 3 people I haven't found. Is it any of these ones? I don't think so. I think I've talked to all these guys. Thomas Varelli. Yeah, the door's closing is kind of loud. I think that was something else that that the other person had pointed out to the dev. That other one on the Discord channel had pointed out to the dev. And they said they'd be working on that. So let me go ahead and start by getting a couple of fish. Hey, 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 hey. Got it. Flounder. You go ahead and maybe like hold for one more fish. It does take its sweet time. I am hoping that like maybe the fishing time can go ahead and improve a little bit, like maybe with skill improve. I mean, I am only at skill level 1. I haven't actually played enough to get any of my skills pushed all that far. All right, there we go. 2 flounders. I'll go ahead and take those. Oh, let's do backpack. I need to put the radish seeds, pepper seeds, and the watering can. Crap. Cult Donner. There we go, watering can. I wonder if is boiling the watering can an option? Nope, okay. I was wondering if cleaning the water for crops would actually like be of benefit. All right, the seeds to the hot bar. I remember this one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, and now there's also a number on top of the watering can, so I can see how many crops I'm able to water. And I also appreciate that like I can just hold the button down like that. I feel like that's just kind of a quality of life thing. It makes it so that watering crops does not take an insanely long time. All right, one down. Let me. Ooh, forage. Got some yarrow. Okay, I do like. So now I am getting like little keynote things that are showing me like what I'm able to pick up as I get to it. Scrap metal, wire, empty. All right. Oh, more scrap metal. Empty. Okay. I need some nails and I need to find them. Oh, nope, way too many dudes there. Oh, crap. They can actually come out of the house. All right, take a look here. How's my nutrition and hydration is okay. My energy's at 60. All right, that could be an issue. Am I like able to hide in things? No. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I can't go around there. I wanted to see if like maybe I can go around that thing and work my way in there. All right. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, come on, come on. Can I take them out before they get me? Okay. I wanted to get them through there first. Recipes. Ooh. Okay, backpack. What do we get? Leather straps, wire, scrap metal. Recipe, small nightstand with blue cupboard. Teach a small nightstand, blue cupboard. Let me go ahead and use that item. Crap. Here they are. Shit. Crap. They got me. Okay, that didn't mess with my inventory too much, did it? Okay, I don't lose any money this time around. And it doesn't look like I lost any of my inventory, my energy, nutrition, and... Oh, but my rest is shot. Yeah, I have, like, no... So, I'm not going to be able to do much else for the day, I guess. Oh, we meet the campers. All right, we got all those. Now, 4 friendships with Jonas, harvest a crop, develop reach level 3 in any skill. Okay. My rest is at 5. I wonder if I can, like, maybe just do a little fishing for the day. It can at least eat up some of the time. Caught a flounder. See about getting one more, maybe. Oh, here we go. I am glad the fishing minigame works. I'm not exactly crazy about the fishing minigame. I mean, it's very similar to Stardew's fishing game, which I'm just not a fan of that fishing game in general, but that's not necessarily a bad part of the game. That is very much a personal preference kind of thing. I would fully expect other people to have very different thoughts about that. I was on my break when you got here. Oh, sorry to be an inconvenience to you, buddy. Hmm. All right. Can I maybe? Oh, okay. So if I'm not rested, my stamina doesn't recover. All right. Well then, I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep then, because I'm not gonna do much. Killed 8 zombies. All right, cool. It is now day 2. You're still here. Didn't think you'd stick around. Most wouldn't. You're out by the farmhouse west edge. That's a lot of trees and not a lot of backup. This isn't about trust. It's about not letting something crawl out of the woods and catch you asleep. Okay, there's the pistol. Use it when you need to, not when you're scared. I've dropped off a sale bin, too. If you find anything in the city you don't need, drop it in there. The quartermaster checks it overnight and pays from camp funds for anything we can use. All right. I almost forgot. Mara has called an emergency meeting. Come by the camp as soon as you're able. All right. My nutrition and hydration is a little down. There we go. Crops watered. Water barrel hasn't collected anything. So this is the sale bin. I don't necessarily want to put anything in there just yet, but I should go ahead and equip my gun. Get my gun. I am going to hold off on that stuff. Oh, wait. Ooh, my energy's a little shot. All right. Hydration's good. And backpack. Radish salad. Plus 32 nutrition. Cool. Let me go ahead and carve these up. I can go ahead and cook them when I'm done, too. Okay. So that front-loading stuff is done. Let's go ahead and check the town. Great. Now that everyone's here, we can get started. I'm afraid the news is grim. Ren says the reserves are dropping too quickly and we need to replenish our stockpiles if we have any hope of surviving through the next year. Ren, give us a short version. It's exactly as you said, Mara. Every stockpile is below where it needs to be. Food, medicine, fuel, ammunition, and repair materials. We are consuming all of them faster than we replace them. At this rate, several shortages will reach us at once. Then stretching what we have only buys time. Delaying repairs. Yeah, I do remember this from my first run, before I had that day 3 crash. The scavenging teams can prioritize the worst shortages. They can't rebuild every reserve by themselves. The requirements need to be specific and visible. People contribute more effectively when they know exactly what's missing. I do remember this dialogue. This one hasn't really messed with anything. So let's chat with people. And check. Okay, 2 small batteries for Odessa. Now, batteries. Let's see. So I don't have batteries yet. So that's tilapia meat and flounder meat. Okay, good. Let me go ahead and just kind of chat with people while I'm here. Oh, did I? Okay, now it's empty. Did I get 2 drinks out of it? Okay, so that's dirty water canteen. So now I can take it to the fire to boil it, and as well as cooking the other stuff. Boil water, cook. So I have tilapia meat. There we go. And I can hold down the button to just kind of let it rapid press. Okay, the rest of this is not learned recipes. Now, before I go and mess with other stuff, let me... So what are we at here? Energy 86. Okay. I can run over to the kitchen real... Oh, what's this? Oh, next unlock, cooking staples. Let's see. Camp stock... Oh. Oh, neat. Okay, construction supplies, forage... crops and fish. Okay, so we pretty much have our main objective here. This is our main objective. Flounder. Oh, I still have a flounder in my backpack that I didn't skin. Get a radish salad while we're here. Hey guys. Nora keeps telling me I spoil people, but I suppose there's worse habits. People may have opinions about me. Yep. Okay, so of course, just like any game, they are going to have some stock dialogue as far as their characterizations. That's not even really a critique to the game itself. It's just, it's a reality of these games. There's only so much you go with. A boat? Okay, that probably unlocks to another area eventually. So I could actually just spend an entire day fishing. And try and get stuff up for that other... I don't know what to make of you yet, sorry. It sounded worse when it left my mouth. I get it. But I think... Okay, I still want to make I still want to craft a chest. System, controls. Okay, save. Let me go ahead and actually save the game here. Always run, touch UI, sure. Controls, audio, fine. Tutorials. Okay, and I can always refresh the tutorials there. That's good. So I do need to head into the city and hopefully get some scavenging in. And I mean, I am a scavenger by profession. Oh. Holy crap, that was a boomer. All right, get some gunpowder. Cool. And there's a couple of them over there. At least one of them's aggroed on me. Oh, okay, that one clipped through the wall. All right. Empty. 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 Damn. All right, I'm going to go ahead and tank some hits here. How's my exposure? 20? Really, there's nothing there. What about here? Wire, basic bandage. Crap, I'm down to 32 health. I need to be careful. My energy's a little down. Let's see. Bulletin fragment. Wait, what? By Sandra Okafor, health correspondent. CDC is forecasting an earlier than average cold and flu season this year, urging Americans to get vaccinated ahead of schedule. We're seeing some early indicators that suggest we should get ahead of this, Dr. Anita Solis. Vaccination clinics are being expanded in several major cities. Ooh, interesting. Yarrow, water canteen, basic bandage. Plus 10 health. Okay. I was hoping there'd be more loot here, but I guess I can only hope for so much, right? Let me take a peek in here. See if, do these things, like, oh. Okay, zombies respawn in here. Oh, but it doesn't look like loot pulls do. Yeah, I'm not seeing looting options in there. What about this one? Swordsmanship leveled up. Okay. All right, I'm getting out of there. Haha. Ow. All right, so pretty much I swing and they do a dash. And we got slow crawlers, too. Oh, my health is really low. Okay. I need to go ahead and stop this. How's my, okay. My energy's 86, so I do have... Okay, I do have quite a bit of, actually, like, stamina and stuff to go ahead and check for some forage, maybe? All right, nope. We're done there. Go ahead and go home. Skin, okay, I already have some stuff in there. I have nothing in here I can craft. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, hold on. There we go. Reloaded my weapon. Just in case in case I actually need to use the gun. And, I guess I should also... So I've been using a controller this whole time. It's not bad. The controller is pretty responsive. I feel like I should test out a little bit of the mouse and keyboard controls, because I feel like some things... I remember using the gun wasn't exactly intuitive with it. Like, I had to use the right control stick to decide what direction I was going to point the gun in. And then I had to actually fire it. But I'm wondering if using a mouse might actually be more intuitive for it, as a more point-and-click kind of thing. Maybe more precise. All right, wood. What am I at on the wood? You know what? Easier way to keep track of that would actually be to just put it on my hotbar. Like, oh. Can it go on my hotbar? It can't. Okay. So I cannot put wood on my hotbar. Or how's my weight? My carry weight? 37.78. All right, it's not bad. Still haven't found any nails, so that's kind of a problem. Although if there's a way to get nails without having to scavenge them, I have not yet found it. Yo, Ravi, what's up? Corbin always has plenty of fresh food for sale. Maybe I shouldn't say always. Oh, what do you need? Oh, backpack upgrade. From 100 125 for 2,500. What about your stock here? Cool. Cooking oil, bread. Oh, salt, spices, cheese, basic bandage. Okay, cool. Basic antidote. Ooh. Bluegill tempura. Oh, so you got some fancy food in here. Bass stir fry. Damn. When Mara introduced camp currency, everyone complained for about a week. Then they immediately started arguing about the prices instead. Progress comes in strange forms. Ha! Well, that's kind of cool that they do have. So they explained the currency system there as something that they had to finagle into it. Now, what's this? Supplies, animal feed, grass, a bell used to call coop and barn animals outside or send them inside. Okay, that's cool. Milking pail, a clean metal pail used to collect milk from cows and goats. Shears, oil. Okay, and then this other stuff, that's for placement. Animals. Oh, dogs. Not enough gold for a dog, but dogs are an option. I guess I'll go ahead and wrap up my day with some fishing. Just because fishing is safer than scavenging. Yay! And okay, even at level 1, the fishing is not like it's not overly cumbersome. Like even though I'm not a huge fan of these kinds of fishing mini games, it's not like it's not breaking my head. 5. Okay. Oh, yeah, my rest is bottoming out. Hey, 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 hey. In fact, I do look forward to upgrading my fishing skill. I got my swordsman skill up a little bit, so I'm happy about that, at least. Got it. Blue crab. Oh man. Seriously, the door slamming sounds like gunshots. There we go. One more round of fishing. Hey, hey, hey. Come on. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Don't get away. Don't get away. Don't get away. Stay. Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop, stop, stop. Okay. Almost there. Got it. Caught a pike. Yeah, my rest is pretty low now. Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? The rod you use impacts the type of fish you can catch. Better rod quality gets higher quality fish to bite. Oh. And let me guess, I probably have to craft the fish, right? A museum teaches you that ordinary things become extraordinary if enough time passes. Huh, neat. All right, what do we got? Oh, my rest is bottomed out, so my energy isn't going to be going anywhere. Okay, let me take another look here. So I don't have the materials for anything there. What about these? You know what? There's still some time in the day. I know my rest is bottomed out, which means my energy or my stamina is not going to replenish, but I think I can go ahead and just donate these fish since I do have like some spare stuff. Fish, blue crab. Let's go ahead and do those. You know what? I'll put the yarrow in there. And the 33 wood. Like, the wood's going to be the one that's fills up the quickest. Ah, there we go. Oh, the night actually looks kind of ambient. All right, I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, I know it burns up my stamina, and I'm not getting it back. Because my rest is bottomed out, but we're good there. My thirst and hydration, yeah, we're good. Okay, zombies killed. Ooh, 14, nice. So let's go ahead and move on. I'm going to do one more in-game day. Select an empty water canteen, face water or water barrel, RT to fill it. Dirty water must be boiled at a campfire before you can drink it. All right, cool. So that water canteen. Okay, and it does have clean water. Interesting. Oh, my nutrition. Let me... Where's one of my cooked tilapia? Okay, cooked tilapia. Here we go. All right, good. So now it's an empty watering can? Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me... So there's a big... This is a big tree. Let me see if I can... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Ooh, 6 wood. Oh. Oh, there's even more forage out here today. All right. Yeah, there's a fair amount of zombies out here, too. It would take me a bit of a minute to clean them up. But I had to come in and get water, at least. My watering can. Just because that one was closer than going all the way into town. Right, 28. I do... okay, if I can get some stuff to make another water barrel, I might put another one, like... right there. I've been craving some rainbow trout. If you catch some, please bring me 3. All right, I'll take that quest. And let me also swing over here. I don't need gratitude from you. The camp spent food and medicine to keep you alive. Just pull your share and we'll be fine. All right. Okay, 10. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and load the wood there because I can get wood at pretty good quantity here. Radish salad. Okay. Now, I should also keep an eye on what's my backpack inventory looking like. 22.18. Bulletin fragment of the final days of normal life. Interesting. I wonder if I'm supposed to like hold on to that for something. I coached boxing before the outbreak. I learned quickly that heart is something you can't teach. All right, so I don't need to cook anything. All right, time for another trip into town. So it looks like the buildings might not really respawn stuff all that much. At least I hope they do eventually. One zombie down. It'd be nice if those trash cans also had something. Ooh. That's a bit of a horde. All right. No more than like 2 at a time here if I can keep some distance there. There we go. Okay, I'm kind of... Oh, my health is still super low. Okay, so do I not get back, like, major health? Shit. I hope I can eventually get some body armor, too. It'd also be nice if the zombies, like, also carried some loot to drop. Ow. Okay. How's my health? I am at 6 health. I can't take more than, like, 1 hit. Oh, shit. Okay, did that take my rest, too? Oh, okay, no, it didn't completely tank it. My energy's a little shot, but I'm not completely destroyed. Okay. So be a little more careful out there. But my health is restored at least, so, I mean, I guess I can, like, just kind of die and let that... There we go. All right. If I can get that kiting down just right. Let me look at... Oh, wait. There's supposed to be, isn't there perks? Okay. That's right. I forgot that there's these free... Ooh, available for 1 point. Reduces melee stamina... Ooh. Yes, unlock that, please. Technical unlocks mechanics. Efficient guard. Okay. Reduces melee stamina cost. Increases sword melee damage. Ooh. Okay, so next time I get a point, improved speed. Oh, knock back with sword hits. 25% chance to stagger. Increases sword. Oh. Okay, yeah, those ones I want. Uh-oh, that's the spitter. And these are the ones that get that severe exposure? Okay. Hold on, let me take a look at the skills again. Carpentry, experience 51. Oh, electronic farming, salvaging. Experience 110. Okay. So watering is getting me there. Hmm. All right, my rest is down to 45. Ooh. Forage? Don't mind if I do. All right, this is a melee one. Okay. Is there another... Oh, it's another one of those bloaters. Hmm. Oh, shit. Okay, that one kind of blew up prematurely, it seemed like. All right. Well, how about I go ahead and chop up some wood? Now, I do have that other objective, but there's also that first, like, stockpile thing to work on. Now, I don't know if this one's actually getting me experience for anything, but if it is, that'll be nice. Arrest is down to 35. All right. And there's no more zombies up here, so it might actually be safe to go ahead and do a little fishing while I'm up here, too. Quests. Odessa. Rainbow trout. How's my backpack? Okay, I'm still below half of my inventory space used up. And I guess I'll go ahead and do a little fishing up here. See if maybe there's some different fish things up in this up in the lake. Okay, so one of my feedbacks for the dev after this little run is going to be to address that I can't refill the watering can until it's completely empty. Red snapper, cool. All right, another red snapper. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey. Got it. All right, we're holding in pretty good here to go ahead and get some fish. Let me, okay, my rest is at that. Skills? What's my fishing skill? Experience level up, 125. Okay. Mm-hmm. And harvesting resources from rivers, lakes, stuff like that. Oh, how is swordsmanship? All right, swordsmanship is getting up there. Oh, oh, no. Okay. See if I can go ahead and, like... Ow. Yeah, I need to focus on kiting these guys. Ooh. Forage? Okay, that one actually seemed to have a bit less in the defense department. There we go. Okay. Since I got this area cleared up a little, let me chop down this tree. And we're down to 15 rest. Yeah, we're getting close to the end of our rope here. Oh, but there's also a yarrow here. That's handy. All right, so my energy is just about shot. I guess the area is cleared of hostiles at least, so let me just get a little bit more fish. Then I can bring those to the community center. And oh wow, I do okay. The sun setting in real time like that once the 7 o'clock rolls around, that is pretty legit. There we go. Caught a tilapia. Let me go ahead and just get a couple more fish to bring home with me. Another tilapia. Because getting the fishing leveled up, that's something else I want to go ahead and take advantage of if I can get some perks for that. And it does look like you can just straight up buy the perks for skill points that you get as your skills level up. Just straight from the menu. It's not like some extra like mastery thing. Like I know Mystria has the dragon statue where you get your perks. Stardew has you pick them at level 5 and 10. Okay, there we go. My rest is spent. One, and here we go. All right, skills. How's that fishing skill looking after that? Experience level up 103. Perks, survival, medicine, fishing, animal care, and trapping. Oh, okay. So we got that one unlocked. Efficient treatment for medicine. Let me see. There we go. Steady cast expands fishing target zone. Oh, 25%. Reduces fish randomness by 25%. That's also good. Both of those would be really nice. Oh, this one might be the first one I go for. Yeah, I should save up 2 survival points and get this lucky hook for a double catch. Reduces fishing randomness by another 25%. Okay. Adds another 25% double catch chance. Oh. Oh, that's really good. Trapping. But I'd have to actually go and find those things. And oh geez, like, and what I wonder is like, why is there a zombie in like that part of the thing? That just seems weird. Do you water trees? No, okay, you don't water trees. I just thought I'd check that just in case. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now where are we at? Nutrition, hydration. Okay, let's cooked flounder. Here we go. That's the radish salad. This is the cooked tilapia. Let me go ahead and use that. I'll go ahead and just eat and drink before bed. See if that gets me a good. All right. 15 zombies killed. Neat. So my health does not restore. My nutrition and hydration are good, but my energy and my rest is full, and my infection is also, ooh, foggy weather. I mean, it looks like fog. All right, I think I'm going to give this episode one more in-game day, because I know we're getting a little long on the episode length here. Please restock the pantry with 4 spices. Oh, what is this? Okay, interacting with it, like, it's something to interact with. It just doesn't do anything. Okay, construction supplies. The wood, okay, the wood is almost loaded. Forage, chamomile. And fish. Black bass, pike, red snapper, and tilapia. All right. So we are getting some progress on those things. Ooh. Okay, cool. Ooh, is it just me or does this tree regenerate? I'm pretty sure that tree regenerated. So I'm guessing trees regenerate out here. And if that's the case, that is really cool. It, okay, yeah, be careful when I'm running towards them. So they seem to only do their, like, I'm pretty sure they're only doing their dash after I actually strike them. And using that to my advantage to try and kite them is the key here. There we go. Okay, I need to get back into town. I seriously need these things to like repopulate there. No, okay, the loot did not repopulate, and I almost got stuck. All right, let me get out here. Oh, 18 gold. Okay, so that time they did drop loot. Good. Okay, what about here? All right, no, still no, nothing to loot in there. Hmm. There should be some clarity as to like how often these things like repopulate for loot. Ah, nails. There we go. Basic bandage, empty. Gunpowder. All right, that's cool. Oh, that's a spitter. Shit. Okay, shit, I'm stuck. It wouldn't let me out. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I can't do anything. Yeah, they had me cornered. Damn. All right, how bad was that? Hmm. Oh, I lost my money. Dang. And how's my oh, my infection's getting high too. So I need income. Like really need the income. Um let me okay. Quests. You need rainbow trout, you need batteries. I didn't get batteries. And you need spices. Hmm. And rainbow trout. You know what? I guess we'll go ahead and just go for some fishing maybe. All right, let me get on over here. I guess we'll go ahead and hold out for some rainbow trouts then. One, and there we go. That's something. Not I don't think that's a rainbow trout. It doesn't look very rainbow trouty. At least not how I've seen rainbow trouts look in any other game. Okay, that's tilapia. Fair. You know what? Let me give a little look here. Okay, I can't cut that tree. Oh, I can't cut trees here at all. All right. That's a thing. Hmm. Okay, you know what? I know I said the double catch, but I think making the fish move around less is going to be the first upgrade. All right, let me go ahead and fish down here. Seriously, the rainbow trout is definitely something like if I can push these quests a little bit, like getting the batteries is just extra dangerous. I need to get into the buildings and survive zombie attacks. Maybe I should lure them outside where I can get a better like range of motion and I'm not getting cornered by them. I'm definitely getting some there's definitely a degree of challenge to it, but it doesn't necessarily feel unfair. Like yes, I am struggling with it, but with as early in the game as we are, I'm not really surprised that I'm finding it that much of a struggle. Like I feel like it just feels like it's supposed to lend to the setting, if you know what I mean. You know, I also got a sea bass in here and but then a pike. Now in other games, pike is usually like a what, a river fish, while red snapper and sea bass are ocean fish. So I'm wondering, like, is this an ocean? If it's an ocean, I feel like it's not really portrayed that clearly. That might be a personal thing. And even then, if it is supposed to be an ocean, that could just be an aesthetic thing. This being playtesting, very early, could be relatively early in development. Like this is basically an early, like pre-early access that we're playing here. So if the aesthetics are going to be, refined down the line, like if some stuff is kind of existing right now as placeholders, I wouldn't necessarily fault them for that. Hmm. Oh, not this one. I needed to check this. Okay, I'm gonna actually hold off those fish. Oh, but keep the wood. I need to make a storage chest this time. He won't display my maps in the museum because they're not up to par. I tell him I draw maps so people don't get killed, not to impress some amateur historian. Okay, don't tell him that, but I think it. People are always surprised how long it takes to make something well. They stop being surprised after it outlasts everything else they own. One of those it costs that much because it takes hours kind of situations. Okay, moment of truth. First, okay, before I do this, let me save. So it does have manual save. No, I'm not going to skin. Oh, what I will do though, let me go ahead and eat some tilapia. Drink some water. Okay, the chests. This is what I'm here for. Give me the blue chest. Okay, again, I'm going to save the game, go to placement mode, blue chest here. Okay, Interact with the chest. It works. Okay, how about we put away uh basic bandage, scrap metal, wire, gunpowder can store away. Okay, now the wood. It's 8 wood there. Hmm. Oh, and there's even a deposit matches button. That's handy. Bulletin fragment. Yeah, I'll deposit that one. Now, the fish sale bin. I'm going to go ahead and sell all these fish. You know what? Let me sell the cooked flounder meat too. If it gives me a breakdown of the prices, I can kind of see what we're looking at there. And then, okay, so the chest also does not pull from the chest for the crafting either. I'm not a big fan of that. I would much prefer if the crafting could pull from your storage chest. Now, again, that's a preference thing. It's not necessarily a, hey, I need the developer to do this, but that might be something to note in. I also don't know how much more difficult that is to code in. I'm not a programmer, and I don't know how much playtesting that might need. Yeah, I was a little worried that that one might have been a spitter, so I wanted to keep my distance. Now, I would also like to try and get some wood if I can. Oh, my rest is just about spent. Because I feel like I should find out maybe before I end this day. There we go. +4 wood. Perks. All right, no points. Okay. I just wanted to check to see if I had any points available. Oh, wait. Back up. Let me get to the chest. There we go, 38 wood. I think that's enough to go ahead and just finish that building supply one. Established a reserve for construction supply. Yay! Okay. Oh, cooking staples. No cooking staples available in your backpack. What counts as fish, crop, forage? Oh, would that be cooked food? Like if I go and prep up a bunch of fish? Okay, I don't have a handheld GPS, so we don't have that option. But hey, that was a pretty good run of the day, I think. My energy's down. My nutrition and hydration are okay for now. All right. I guess then we go ahead and rest for now. Go to sleep? Yeah. And I think for the next one, I'm actually going to go ahead and... so I'm going to save this, exit, and then I'm going to play test a little bit on mouse and keyboard for the next episode, just to kind of get a feel for that and see if I can wrap my brain around it. I usually do controller for these kinds of things, and I do appreciate that this early playtest does incorporate controller controls, but mouse and keyboard is probably also going to be viable for this. So go to sleep. And oh, okay. Um okay, so we don't get a total breakdown of all the sales. So it doesn't tell us how much each particular item sold for. It just gives us a total sale earnings. It does tell us the category, but all the fish, both cooked and uncooked, apparently came out the same. So that's going to be something to just kind of note in. Again, I'm not a programmer, so I don't know how much more involved coding that is going to be, but at the very least, I can already see that from the first 2 episodes of recording for this that I've done, that this was huge steps forward. The zombie combat is better. It is still difficult, but not unfair. I feel like I do wish that there was more that there was like a more of a passive healing for the player character, maybe like restore X amount of health per day, or maybe there's a perk for that I haven't read yet. I don't know. I'm gonna have to learn some of this as I go. um I am glad that I at least managed to get some gold. Maybe I can actually buy something to complete some of those other bundles or other missions. If I'm able to buy spices, I don't know if that's going to be possible, but I can at least look around and see if that is an option. If I can buy the spices to complete that other quest, I know I'm spending money just to get paid for the quest, but it's also to get my progression with the characters done. So overall, I think we can hit some okay progress here to get things started.